Hello, guys and dolls. How are you? I hope you are well. Ooh, warm. So, this is going to be an example of what I mean when I say that people play stupid ass games. I don't know what is wrong with people if they have no conscience, if they ignore the fact that they're mentally ill, which is a big part of the problem. People know something's wrong with them, but yet they continue to pull people into their life and they pull people into their spider's web, knowing that they are not in a position to do that, but they keep doing it because they're selfish. Okay, uh, so one of them I know is a narc because I think one of them is a narc, and I told you about this one that I met, this dude that I met not long ago, and I quickly cut him off without explanation. So this is apparently a thing now. You ask people out, and then when they agree to go out, and I mean in person, not online, you ask people out, and when they agree, you run away. And you don't follow up with asking them out, where would you like to go? None of that. Okay, so that's apparently a thing now. And then when I invited this person who had asked me out, we're going to such and such a place, would you like to come? And he had, one excuse was, I told you this, one excuse was he had to replace the hot water tank or pump or whatever the hell it was in his house. And then another time, I don't remember what we were doing, but I was like, this is what we're doing or whatever. And his excuse was, got to give him an A+ for originality. I can't do it today because I'm pouring 1,000 pounds of concrete. So I have to give him an A+ for originality because that's not usually an excuse people use. If you were pouring concrete, you would know that well in advance. That is not something that would be sprung on you at the last minute. But he actually did me a favor because there's a whole lot of things about him that's shady as hell. He's the one that was a nurse and he only stayed in the field for 3 years. His excuse was, people don't like me. Well, of course they don't, because you don't take responsibility for what's going on in here. Of course they don't like you. That's the price you pay for being mentally ill and allowing yourself to continue to be that way. So, whatever. So I quickly, and then he disappeared again, and I just blocked him without another comment. I'm just done with it. I don't really give a shit about your excuses, and you're coming off kind of weird anyway, and then you're just very unreliable and shady, and I'm just not gonna deal with it. So he was history. And I think I went into my blocked comments and I found where someone had said, they gave me texted me a million times and then said, so you're not interested, huh? And the only person I could think of that would have done that would be him. And I wasn't going to unblock him to verify who it was because I'm just not going to do that. So I just ignored it and kept it moving. And so this other person who used to be a cop, keep that in mind because we're going to use that later. He pulled the same stunt, asked me out, and then no more comments about it. He's the one that we met on the float trip, and he said, do you have, are you married? No. Do you have a boyfriend? No. Why? Because men are stupid. That's why. And every time I give them a chance, I regret it. So it's not like I'm holding grudges and I don't like men, which I keep being accused of. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't dislike men, but if that's what you want to run with, go for it. I don't care. I know myself better than you do, so stop jumping to conclusions. You don't know fuck all about me, people who are making assumptions. Anyway, this other person, I'm not saying that a lot of cops are into power. That's why they became a cop. Obviously, that's not everybody who's a cop, but, issues. So asked me out and then pulled a disappearing act, and he's a frequent texter. He'd rather text than talk, which I don't like that either. I think he does that so you don't get a real feel for who he is, but I'm going to get a real feel for you anyway through your behavior, not through your constant texting. But although that's a red flag too, but through your behavior, I'm going to find out that something's not right with you, and I'm going to find out why you're still single. I've got a V. Somebody wants in there, honey, and they will always want in there. Always want in there. So if I'm not doing someone or involved with someone or whatever, it is my choice. Okay? Remember that. Men, when you think you're getting away with playing games, you're the one that's going to have a hard on when you wake up if your boner still works anymore. Anyway, move right along. So he is bitter. Okay, we'll call him Copper. Copper is bitter, negative. I'll never get married again. Right, because it's always the woman's fault. It's never the man's fault, right? There could be a reason why you've been divorced twice. I'm not saying they're perfect angels. I don't know anything about those heifers. I don't know if they're heifers, so I probably shouldn't say that, but what the fuck ever. I don't know them. So I don't know if, you know, I don't know if they're good people or not, but I do know that you're the common denominator. And I do know that if you don't hold yourself accountable for your end of the bargain so far as it not working out, if you don't take responsibility and acknowledge that you had something to do with it, you exacerbated things or you had something to do with it, you're going to continue to have failed relationships. You've already bowed out of marriage, which is just an asinine thing to do. The marriage isn't the problem. It's the people that you're choosing and your inability to look at your own behavior. People are 1000% blind to their own behavior. And if you keep doing that, you're going to keep having problems forever. There's no way around it. So, yeah, so being a cop, I think, has to do with control. Bitter, negative, said he'll never get married again. Said that, get ready. Said that an engagement ring doesn't mean marriage eventually. It's just a ring. You know what that tells me? Because that's just a stupid ass comment. That's a stupid ass comment. Everybody with that much brain cells knows that engagement means you have intent to marry the person, or else why would you spend $12, $13, $15, $2,000, $1,500 to $2,000 or $10,000, whatever the cost is? Why would you incur the cost of a ring just so she has something bedazzling her finger, and it's an engagement ring, which is intent to marry, and according to him it is not. It's just a ring. So it tells you that something, the dots are not connecting. Okay, the elevator it doesn't go to the first floor, much less the top floor. So that tells me that the ring that he got that girl before she probably dumped his ass because she's going to get tired of playing games with you. That tells me that that's a shut up ring. A shut up ring is a ring that we've been together long enough and you keep on hacking me. You just give me, when are we getting married? We've been together for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. When are we going to get married? When are we going to get married? Where exactly are we going with this? And men get sick of that. So what they'll do is some men will get tired of that. And they will get a shut up ring. And the shut up ring means here's a ring to put on your finger so I don't have to hear this shit ever again. Which is dumb. Because you know what a lot of women do? The minute they get their ring, they start planning the wedding. So it's mind games. It's passive aggressive mind games and a lack of maturity to boot. Passive aggressive, had no real excuse not to go to Cooper's Landing, but blamed it on household chores. But admitted that he was supposedly paying bills ahead of time, a month ahead of time, supposedly. Then why couldn't he finish paying bills later? Because I had invited him to Cooper's Landing. I want to see how you are with other people. And he said, well, I'm paying bills and doing laundry. Okay, so let me explain to you how it used to work when men actually were interested in courting women, which is done. That's over with now. Probably been over with for many years. We're just now catching a total clue. They don't want to fall in love, but they want to fall in bed. Okay. So anyway, if a person was interested, truly interested in you, not just talking because it sounds good and it strokes my ego when someone says yes. If he truly was interested, he would be at Cooper's Landing in less than 30 minutes. She invited me. Shit. Okay. I really like this young lady, so let me go ahead and get a shower. Let me get cleaned up. Let me iron my shirt or whatever I got to do. And then I'm hopping out the door. Pop it in my GPS, Cooper's Landing, how to get there, bada bing, bada boom. And his punk ass would have been there instead of playing games. I got to pay bills. I got to do laundry. Okay, so what he would have done if he was smart and wasn't being passive aggressive and wasn't playing games, he would have put the last load that's in the washer, threw it in the dryer, and hopped out the door. You could pay the bills later because according to you, you're paying them in advance anyway. See what I'm saying? The mind fuckery is something I have zero tolerance for. And I'm just not gonna, I'm just not gonna go round and round and round with these childish ass, silly ass men. I'm not gonna play games with them. I'm just not gonna do it. So you stay single and that's just your problem. Holy fuck, I'm warm. Okay, let's get this going. As I said before, if you can't do simple things, I'm done with you before we get started. So basically, that means that if you can't do what I asked you to do, which is very, very simple, you get your ass in the shower, you put some clothes on, okay? And then it's warm. And then you, get in your car and you come over there and you're watching a free band. Free is affordable. And I would buy my own drinks and whatever else I wanted. I don't need you to do all that. I just wanted to, have you join us there. And you got all these reasons and excuses. So, this is the fucking shit I'm talking about. And then men will sit here and bitch about how women are this and women are that. And women are just awful. And they're bitter and they're angry and they're cynical. Look in the fucking mirror because you are the motherfucking common denominator. You are the common denominator. And until you grow up, take responsibility for your anger, your bitterness, your my marriage has failed and all women suck. Keep fucking around, motherfucker, because you're the only one waking up with a stiff dick, if your dick even works anymore. You're the one that needs to put it in somebody. I don't have a dick. There's nothing on me that I have to stick in any fucking body, so you're the one that's going to hurt, not me. Okay? And truth be told, women don't need your dick any fucking way. We really don't. We could buy a dick. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, whoever else, adult stores and whatever else. We don't fucking need that from you. You are the one that needs that. We don't need that. We're not wired that way. Okay? We have to have a connection up here, not just down there like you do. We actually have something going up here. We got to have a connection up here. So let men keep acting as simple-minded as they are. Let them keep playing games. Let them keep not taking responsibility for being twisted in the fucking head. You are the one that's going to pay the price. You are the one that's going to pay the price. We don't wake up with boners. We don't have a boner in our pants when a tight butt walks by or a nice set of titties walks by. We don't fucking trip off of that. We're good. We have a lot more self-control over you any day of the week. Okay? You're controlled by your dick. There's nothing on us that controls us except for women that are loose and floozies, and in order for them to feel validated, they have to start banging strangers. But normal women who don't have those hang-ups, we want you to have some goddamn class, and we want you to actually give a shit about somebody other than you, and y'all can't do that. You can't fucking deliver. You can't deliver. So don't get mad at anybody but you. And you keep getting married and you're the common denominator. Find out why your marriages are fucking failing. Like I said, everybody points fingers. I don't give a shit where you point your fingers at. The bottom line is you're the common denominator. So that person needs to work on them. You need to work on you. So stop acting stupid. Or else you're going to die alone. And you're going to be 70, 80 years old with no teeth in your head because you're not smart enough to get dentures or whatever it is that's wrong with you. And you're going to be sitting up there talking about, I'm an old man now and I ain't got nobody because women are bitches. Really? You're the one that's going to hurt your own self. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot. Now keep going. Keep doing what you've been doing. We don't have anything that we have to stick in anybody. We do not have high levels of testosterone. We don't have competition with other men like you all do. We're not fascinated with porn. I'm talking about classy ladies. We're not fascinated. That shit ain't real any goddamn way. Okay? It's directed by a director. That ain't real. And there's nothing romantic about it. It's just banging. Okay? So, you and porn, you and your lube and your hand and your dick, y'all might as well have a threesome. You, your hand and your dick, have a threesome and leave us alone because you're not capable of doing anything that real men used to do. You cannot keep your fucking word. You cannot protect us. You cannot give us minor things that we ask you for. Minor things that we ask you for. You can't fucking do it. You got all these pussy ass excuses. Well, you don't have to do it ever again. And when nobody wants to be bothered with you, I don't want to hear your bitchy, little bitchy boo-hoo, boo-hoo, nobody wants me. Tough shit. Tough shit. Get your pocket pussy and call it a day. We're up to here. We are that sick of your fucking bullshit. So keep doing what you've been doing. You're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And go ahead and stay angry and bitter and cynical and passive aggressive and narcissistic and all these other toxic traits that you've got going on. Keep it up. And you're going to be 80 years old sitting in a rocking chair on the front porch talking about, I should have, I'm sitting up here by myself. This is a bunch of bullshit. You did it to yourself. Don't get mad. You did it to yourself. Your parents ain't going to live forever. So those of you that are compensating and climbing up your parents' ass because you ain't got no fucking body else, they're going to die. And who you going to cling to then? Your siblings? They're married with kids because they got something going on up here. Hopefully. Unless it runs in the family, then all of y'all are twisted. So keep on. When your parents die and you can't climb up their ass no more because you ain't got no social life, that's on you. Your ex-wife don't want to be bothered with your ass. She didn't want to be bothered with you when she married you. Especially once she found out that you're a total fucktard. And little things that she asked you to do, you just can't do it. You got 1,000 excuses. But then you want her legs open when your dick is hard. I'm not going to give you what you want. But I definitely want what I want. Yeah? You think that's going to work for you? Good luck. Good luck. So anyway, that's the game. That's the games that people are playing now. They ask you out and they run away. You thought they ghosted you on a dating site. They ghost you in real life too. They have a million fucking pussy ass excuses. And the thing of it is, let's just keep it real. I am better off alone. And I like being alone. I enjoy my own company. I know how to entertain myself. So I don't really need anybody except my friends, because I do love them and I do cherish them. But so far as a partner, I don't fucking need it. You know why? Because nothing but aggravation comes with another fucking body in my life. There's always stupidness, childish games, passive aggressiveness, lies. Okay? Now, if a guy asked a woman out and said, babe, I didn't know that there's this little concert going on. I know this is last minute, babe, but can you come down here? Because I really want to spend time with you this evening and I don't want to lose our place here. The parking space and this and that, and I've got a special little setup for us. Can you meet me here? If a woman is really into you and you all have been dating for a bit or whatever, then she's more likely to do it, not just spur of the moment. You don't know her and, whatever, that may not work as well. But I don't care if a woman's doing laundry or not, honey. Scientists have proven, and I'm going to go there, scientists have proven that women can multitask and men cannot. They actually did it on a talk show. They had a timer and they had a list of things that they were supposed to do. The woman completed everything and the man was still running around like, okay. A woman can multitask because her brain actually works. So usually, so she can throw a load in the wash in a dryer. If she had to, she would throw a load in the washer too. And then when she came, she'd go meet her man, and then she would go back home, and then she would take the clothes out the dryer and put the other clothes in the dryer that were in the washer. She can throw a load in the dryer while she's heating up her eyelash curler and pulling out her makeup bag. Women will make it happen if we care about you. Men don't want to do it because they're fucking lazy. They're lazy. Now, if a woman said, hey, I know you're busy as hell. I know you got 10,000 things on your plate at the same time, but I just took a bubble bath and I smell real good and I'm laying on the bed with my legs open. You want to come over? That fool will flip his schedule upside down, topsy-turvy, sideways, upwards, downwards. He'd flip that sumbitch and make it happen. People do what you let them do, and if something is important enough to them, they will be there for you. If they find you interesting enough, they will make it happen. Okay? That would make it happen without stupid ass excuses. Don't waste my fucking time because I don't need you any goddamn way. Don't waste my fucking time because I don't need you. The only thing y'all offer, for those of you who are the exception, you are not part of this rant. The only thing you offer is dick. I can buy one, so I don't need that. Okay? You can't guide, you can't protect, you can't conversate because you'd rather fucking text. You can't form a sentence because you didn't pay attention in school. Instead of opening someone's legs, you should open a book. Intelligence is sexy. Intelligence is hot. You're offering something I can buy. So what else you got? You can't even keep your goddamn word. You can't even say, well, hey, I'm going to follow up on you. I know I asked you out. I'll follow up on you. I feel better being alone without someone trying to get with me because there's always games with that. I have never, ever, 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 almost never met somebody who was serious. There's always a sideways bullshit going on. When I'm by myself, I don't bullshit myself, so I'm good. And I don't have to let you in my life. And I don't have to talk to your punk ass other than what we're doing right now, which was with one of them floating on the river. We don't have to have nothing past this. You brought that shit up. I was perfectly good with you not asking me out and you fucking my head. I will not allow you to put your penis in my brain with your fucking mental gymnastics and the bullshit that you fucking pull. I don't need that. My life was nice and quiet before you came along and started playing your little fucking 2-year-old games. I'm better off without you. So if anybody in Columbia, Missouri sees my fucking face, if you're not serious, get the fuck away from me. God damn it. Stay the fuck away from me. Because I'm tired of you wasting my fucking time. I am a grown-ass woman. I am not going to play little childish games with you. You're going to get the fuck cussed out is what you're going to get. I'm sick of it. The little son of a bitch I got rid of last year. You know, I still want to punch his face in. I mean, punch his face in to where it goes in his head and it ends up back in his skull, at the back of his skull. You know why? Because I don't like to be goddamn fucking played with. I don't like to be toyed with. And then I got 2 other motherfuckers that try the same shit. Well, I'll tell you what. He's bisexual anyway. Why don't you fuckers give him a call? He's on Breezewood Drive. JH are his initials. Why don't you go fuck with him? He likes to play mind games. I'm just done. Our society stinks. The way people treat each other stinks. There's no accountability, there's no respect, there's no morals, there's no ethics, there's no manners. If I ask someone out, I should try to be a nice person. I'm gonna tell you something else. And I usually don't insult people, but I don't give a flying fuck. So Copper has a tendency when he eats, and he does have teeth, but he eats like he has no teeth. You're eating like my great grandfather. How the fuck is that a turn on? Because, and no, we didn't go out. We went out with the group to get something to eat. And he kind of, I don't like, I don't know how to imitate it, but it's kind of like when he eats like this. Like he has no teeth. Why are you doing duck face while you're eating? And why do you look like you're 90 fucking 5 years old while you're eating? Does that make women wet? Strange motherfuckers. That's all I can say. Strange. Just strange. So, you know, I just feel a lot better alone because it's quieter. Nobody fucks my brain. There's no toying with my, you know, with my personal time. There's none of that. I have control and I don't have to deal with fucktards. And it's just quieter. It's just a better existence. Women want so bad to be with somebody. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get a lot of headaches, a lot of petty ass, penny ass, stupid ass arguing over stupid shit. Them not doing things for you because they don't fucking feel like it. And they're going to have a million excuses. They're going to be jealous. They're going to be controlling. They're going to fuck your brain. Stick their dick in your brain. Because they like it. And they like to confuse you. And they like to upset you because it's fun for them. That's what you're signing up for, potentially. Because people are not grown-ups anymore. They're not mature and they're not intelligent and they don't know how to do anything besides fuck somebody over. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule. I just never met them. Anyway, I think I'm done with my rant. I have some cute socks that I want to show you. They're compression socks, which I actually love. I really do. These are green, and they've got sheep on them. Is that adorable or what? They're so freaking cute. Let's see. One of the ways that you can put compression socks on is you do like this. You put your hand through the sock. I'm not going to be able to show you properly because I don't have shorts on. Anyway, I just got underwears. You pinch the heel like that. Do you see that? Pinch the heel. And then you take the bottom and you pull it out while you're holding on to the heel. So you're going to have a pocket in here. See that? That's where your foot goes. I don't know if I can do this while I'm on camera. So anyway, the heel. Let's see. So here's the foot, right? I'm trying to show you the best of my ability. Put your foot in like that. And then you take this. Oh, that's not fun. Hold on. You take this and you pull this material all the way up. And that's how you put it on. See? So you basically turn it almost completely inside out. And it works beautifully to put them on. You don't have to struggle with it, fight with it. And then you can reverse the process when you take them off. So, oh, and I just threw it behind me. So anyway, I needed to rant. I just needed to have a little bit of a fit. I'm just tired of being played with. I'm just sick and fucking tired of it. I mean, if I want to, you know, date children, I'll go scope out the daycare centers or something. I mean, it's just fucking stupid. You know? And you know something is wrong with the person because they start off with their games right away. They're fucking your brain right away. So what they do is they ask you out and then they run away. That's a mind fuck. This person asked me. I don't trip because I got my own life going on. So whether you follow up or not, which both of them did me a favor because they're both imbeciles, but if you follow up or not, my life's going to go on. Know that. My life is going to go on. So, you know, but like I said, that's mind fuckery. That's all that is. Playing games with you. Playing with your head. Get you all confused. I don't get confused. I just get tired of you and I just block you without another word. So I live in Columbia, Missouri. If you see my fucking face, do not waste my fucking time. If you cannot follow up, stay the fuck away from me. You got that? Stay away from me because my life is a lot quieter without childish games. My life is better without someone in it. I don't need you. If you are a sweetheart, I may want you, but I don't need you. So stop pissing people off that you just met. It's never a good idea. And then you turn around and get mad at people because nobody wants to deal with you or your relationships fall flat and you want to get mad at them. That's childish too. Take responsibility for your own actions. I know that what a weird concept. What a freaking weird concept. Anyway, y'all take care. Rant over.